interested to see how some people do their math. How they do math in their head. Because I do it through pictures in my head. But some people, they do it so quick. I think, like, we're over this now, like, as a society. But it's like, if you can't... Remember, like, back in the days, like, in the 2000s, where it's like, if you can't do math, like, people would just be like, oh, you're stupid. Like, you're stupid all around. Like, if you can't do one thing, then it just means you're stupid. Like, if you can't spell. I hate that. That's still kind of, like, a thing in the workplace. Where it's like, if you can't spell, then people are like, oh, well, like, that means you're stupid. I feel the opposite. I feel like if someone can't do math, and or someone can't spell, I'm like, that means they're, like, a genius in, like, other ways, and I need to find out the ways that they're a genius, because, like, if you're not, you know what I'm saying? Like, the people who are, like, boring and can do, like, are fine at math, fine at spelling, good at writing emails, I'm like, okay, well, like, is that just, like, all you're good at? Like, that's all you have to bring to the table? Like, when someone, like, can't spell or, like, literally cannot... Well, I'm talking about, like, you're like, what is, like, 8 plus 4? And they're like, 13. Like, cannot... What is 8 plus 4? Okay, 12. Good. See, I had to count that. I had to quickly, like... Do you notice how my voice went slower? Because I had to, like, count that. But there's some people who I'm like... I don't understand, like, what their mind is doing to get these, like, crazy numbers. Like, if you ask them, like, what's 35% of, like, 60, they can, like, come up with it. And I'm like, without writing it down, I'm like, I don't understand, like, what your mind is doing to make you be able to do that. Like, are you seeing it as an equation? Or are you seeing it, like, how are you seeing it? I don't know. Like, I need to know. I am, like, so obsessed with finding a significant other. I'm not obsessed. No, I fully take that back. I'm not obsessed with finding a significant other. I'm obsessed with finding a significant other that is smart in all the ways that I'm not. So I can be like, okay, like, show me your ways and I'll show you my ways. Yeah. See, I feel like my thing is, like, I'm not great at expressing my ideas vocally. Like, I don't have a very great vocabulary, so, like, I do have a lot to say and I have very intricate thoughts, but my problem is that it's hard for me to get my intricate thoughts, like, out into words, you know? So I'll say, like, a lot, or the way I talk is very, I mean, if you've been watching my videos for a long time, like, or if you know me, like, people notice the way I talk. It's very, like, a little idea here into a big idea, and you just have to put all the pieces together yourself and figure out what I'm trying to say to you. So, but that just means, like, but I do think, like, I do speak that way because my thoughts are very... I don't have just, like, one thought is not just a thought. One thought for me is, like, actually 12 fucking thoughts, okay? So it's hard for me to, like, express all of it because I think my brain goes into, like, fucking overload, and it's like, how are we gonna get all of this out? Like, and sometimes I can't figure out a way to express what it needs to express. And that's what I go through. It's hard, but, you know, what are you gonna do? At least I'm not bored. Like, I would hate being one of those people that can't be alone because they're so fucking bored in their head all day. Like, I can't imagine just, like, having nothing to think about. But people used to be like, judge me and think I'm, like, not smart. I think that's actually just, I don't think anyone really thought that. But, like, maybe some people would think that, like, just because I don't have a great vocabulary. But I'm like, it's not true. Like, I feel like I'm smarter than most people in the world. So does everyone think that? I think everyone might think that. I think everyone thinks that, like, they're the smartest girl in the world. Even the boys think they're the smartest girls in the world. And it's like, bro, you really don't have any thought. Boys are so fucking boring. Like, I was talking to Brooke about this, and she was like, I would love to be a lesbian because sometimes Jake is so fucking boring. And I'm telling her, because I'm like, I was talking to her about how everyone thinks I'm a lesbian, and since Taryn moved in, everyone thinks I'm dating Taryn. And I'm like, we're not. Like, I'm not. Like, I don't want to be a lesbian. Like, I try not to be. It's not that even, like, I have to try not to be. Like, I don't want to eat a girl out. Like, I just don't want to be a les. I'm not attracted to girls like that. Like, yes, I'm attracted to girls. There's things that are attractive about girls. Like, I think every girl's attracted to girls. But when it comes down to it, when it comes down to eating, I don't know if I can like say this on YouTube, but you know, go into town, like eating some cake, it's like I don't like roast beef sandwiches. I don't like turkey sandwich. I don't want to eat, okay? I want someone to eat me. Like, look at how skinny I am. You think I like chowing down? No, I don't. Like, so I can't, it's just never gonna work for me. And also, like, I like feeling protected, and like girls don't give me that feeling. Like when I'm in a friendship with a girl, like I feel like I'm the fucking protector friend. And so I'm always, I feel like the protector in relationships. So I like having the comfort of like a man being a protector. But the fucking problem is there's nothing like, I'm like, I can't relate to you. Like, can you have some kind of like artistic thing about you? Like, I want a Harry Styles. I want a man who's, you know, just like tell me, you need to not just tell me my outfit looks good. Like, I need you to understand why it looks good. Like, I need you to really, like, I, like, men appreciate me in the way I look, but I'm like, no, you have to really appreciate me. Like, I need you to appreciate, like, my eye for style. Like, I need you to appreciate my mind. I need you to appreciate, and it's like, they can't because they don't get it. So it's very hard finding like a man that just like gets it. That's one of the girls, you know? Like, I want a man that's like big, protector, masculine vibes, like takes care of me, but also is one of the, you know who I need? I need like a Travis Barker. People have always told me I'm literally Kourtney Kardashian, and not just the way I look, but like when I was younger, they'd be like, you literally act like her and look like this is crazy. And it's like, yeah, I want a man like Travis Barker. You know what's so weird is my whole entire life before they even started dating, this is not even a joke, I used to say that I was in love with Travis Barker and no one understood. Like, it was kind of a thing, like a little bit when they were huge, but like I stood with it. Like, I'd always like been in love with him. And so I just think like that whole thing is just like weird. Like, I think Kourtney and Kardashian and I are like fucking twin flames, and this isn't like, I'm not even obsessed with her. It's just that, like, we're part of the same fucking soul family, I think. I don't know. Okay, so the point of me making this video is I was thinking about, like, I've been telling you guys, I've been on, like, some TikTok fucking frenzy. Like, like, all I do is watch TikTok lately. And, I gotta stop. I tried to delete it for a day, and no. Just didn't work. You know when you like get into like certain random dramas of certain like niches that people have? Well, I've been getting into like, there's these two girls and there's this artist. They're like DIY. I've been getting into the DIY girls drama. So one of them like copied another one, and like there was this huge drama that everyone started stitching. I'm getting tired. I actually don't even want to talk about it anymore, so I'm just gonna like speed it up. Because I was like gonna go on a full topic on it, and now I don't even care to. But they were like, oh, like, this girl, don't even be jealous, because like as an artist, you just have to expect people to like copy you, because that's like what you're here for, is like people to be inspired for you, and like you don't own that idea, and like for you to get mad that someone's copying you, like, so it's just like this big huge thing. But I actually understood the girl that was getting copied, and I was gonna let you know why, but like now I feel like I don't care to. I don't know why. I feel like when artists get pissed about someone copying their stuff, or just like anyone, if anyone gets pissed about like someone copying their stuff, and people are so quick to be like, just take it as a compliment, because you look like a fucking crybaby when someone's copying you and you're like, no, they like stole that from me, and it like hurts you so bad because people around you, like, they didn't come up with the idea, so they're like, you need to relax. Like, it's not that big of a deal, because it really isn't that big of a deal to them. But the reason why it's like such a big deal to like artists and stuff like that is because usually like artists, people who create things or have created something for themselves, rather than just like copying everyone, rather than just like always following everyone else, trendsetters, they understand that to become that way, and the reason like you're creating all this cool art. Can you not drink my coffee? Like, no. Usually the artist has had to cry like so many tears because art comes from pain, art comes from loneliness, art comes from isolation, art comes from like feeling left out, like trauma. Rarely does it come from like a happy, fulfilled place. Because if you think about it, if you're like happy and like have a life going on, you're not like sitting in your dark room like creating art, you know? And so when someone is just so easy to like take it, it gives you this feeling of like something is being like taken from you, because you feel like you worked so hard to like come up with that idea or just create that. And you kind of have like emotionally, energetically, you know? And what you're doing when you're creating something is you're taking that pain and you're like transmuting it into something beautiful. So people like are drawn to that beauty, you know, because there's usually like so much essence behind it. And so they want to take it from themselves. It's like so understandable, you know, that they would want to take it and use it. And that's what it's for. That's what artists are for. We're here to like inspire people. Anytime someone is like, oh, like I was inspired by you to do this, immediately like I don't have any feelings of like, oh, you're taking something from me. But I feel like something's getting taken from me because I'm like not being seen. And especially when someone has like a bigger platform or like a bigger way to show like your ideas, it will eat you up. It will like eat you alive. And like the thing is too, there's really no way to get around, like that's gonna happen. Like, I mean, Target copies Karl Lagerfeld and he's not crying about it. Like, it's just gonna happen. But I think I've learned to just be like, okay, like to take that pain from people copying me and just being like, okay, well, now I have no choice to create something bigger and better now, using that pain and that like anger to just like create something else, like to next level your things, to next level your art. And like the only way people can ever take anything from you is if you stop creating. So the only thing you can do is just take that anger, I realized, and just create something better. And it's not easy and it sucks, but also it doesn't suck, because they are gonna like giving you a gift at the end of the day, because they're giving you the gift of like leveling up. Cheddar cheese crackers. The people of misophonia, just skip ahead. Oh my god. This is kind of like the vegan version of Cheez-Its. These are really good. I'm shocked. I'm surprised. I didn't think they were going to be this good. Oh my god. I got them from Sprouts. You know that like bougie section they have now in the middle? Well, it's different at your store, but the section where they have like the packs of noodles, you know those noodles that are so fucking good, they're kind of new. They have like the soy scallion ones, the like tingy chili ones, the soy chili ones. Oh my god. They are amazing, and you can make them. They only take 3 minutes to make. But by the way, they're so freaking fattening. Not a problem for me, because like I should gain weight. Because when I'm stressed, I don't eat. So like I can afford to like catch up. But I noticed those things made me gain like 5 pounds. I ate them like every single day for like a week, and I swear to God I gained like 5 pounds. I think they're like really bad for you.